Bonjour astronautes, je m'appelle Pauline Froger. Aujourd'hui nous sommes le vendredi 22 mars et New Eco Television commence maintenant.
Hi, I'm Kirsten Griffin.
And I'm Jason Cardona. This is U News.
Congratulations to Mr. Bristow's class for answering yesterday's question correctly first. The question was, what movie was the song that we played from? The answer for yesterday was Beauty and the Beast, the live action version.
Thank you to everyone, every class that has answered our question of the day over the last month. Thank you to the following: Ms. Smith, Ms. Branham, Mr. Garardi, Mrs. Lamb, Mrs. McAllen, Mrs. Stevens, Mrs. Feaster, Mrs. Hallett, Dr. Gay, Mrs. Bryan, Mr. Bristow,
Mr. Brown, Mr. Minch, Miss Brooke Ferguson, Mr. Williams, Mrs. Newman, Coach Matt, Miss Hall, Miss Flake, and Miss Rodriguez. In your third period classes, we appreciate you.
the winners for this contest received their prize earlier this period. In third place was Mr. Bristow's third period class. In second place was Mr. Lenhart's class. And in first place is Mrs. Bryan's third period class. Congratulations, and thank you to everyone who had played along with us. We'll be back after spring break with a new contest.
Did you miss buying a yearbook? We have started a yearbook waiting list. Just go to jostensyearbooks.com and you'll have the option to add your name to our school's waiting list. Any books that arrive in May when the yearbooks come in will be sold to be those on the waiting list first. The cost of the yearbook at the time will be $100 and we will only be able to accept cash. Once the books arrive, we will contact those on the list with instructions to purchase your book. See Mrs. Williams in room 132 if you have any questions.
Good luck to our robotics students as they compete in the Orlando FRC Regionals again today.
This week, after-hour schedule is as follows. Today we'll report to third period.
The junior class is proud to host Prom Lantern Festival on Saturday, April 27th at the Indian River Preserve in Mims from 8 to 11 p.m. Students must have a completed permission form returned on or before purchase time to Mrs. Tipton in room 722.
If a student wishes to be a non-AHS guest, approval forms will be available in the front office and student services. Guests must be under the age of 21 and no younger than high school age. Guest forms must be completed and returned no later than Friday, April 12th to Mrs. Shivel in student services.
Prom tickets will begin on Friday, April 19th during lunch only in Mrs. Tipton's room 722. Tickets are $50 each. The ticket sale will be Friday, April 19th for AHS seniors only, then Tuesday, April 23rd, AHS seniors and juniors only, Wednesday, April 24th, approved guests, and Thursday, April 25th and the 26th, all eligible students. Please direct any questions or concerns to Mrs. Tipton.
Seniors, does your family want a personalized graduation yard sign? Signs are only $15 and can be purchased online. The deadline to purchase is Friday, April 5th. Please contact Ms. Gattenbein if you have any questions.
Spring break is next week, March 25th to the 29th, and the school will be closed all week. We look forward to seeing you again on Monday, April 1st. Enjoy the break and stay safe.
Congratulations to senior Preston Panero for making the Florida Today All-Space Coast second team. Way to go.
Here are the upcoming sporting events today. Our track team will compete in the Astronaut Invitational Track Meet here at AHS. It begins at 4:30. Varsity and JV softball will play at home against Space Coast on April 2nd. JV baseball will play Satellite Beach on April 2nd at home at 6 p.m. Varsity baseball will play Deltona on April 3rd away at 5 p.m.
Beach volleyball will compete against THS at Park Avenue Courts on April 1st at 4 p.m. Girls tennis will play Satellite away on April 3rd at 4 p.m. Our boys tennis will play THS at home on April 4th at 4 p.m. Good luck, War Eagles.
TV crew have been creating a segment for the show. Here's today's video.
In honor of Easter, here are the top 5 Easter candies and a couple facts about them. Number 1 is Starburst jelly beans. These were made in 1995, but jelly beans have been associated with Easter since the 1930s. The number 2 top Easter candy is Whopper Robin's Eggs. This candy is made or owned by Hershey. Hershey took ownership in 1996. The third most used Easter candy are Peeps, a sugared marshmallow made in 1953 by Just Born Inc. The fourth candy is Easter M&Ms. They are only around during Easter and are usually used in Easter eggs for Easter egg hunting. And last but not least is Kinder Joy eggs. This candy has been around for about 22 years. And that concludes our top 5 Easter candies. Thanks for watching.
Merci d'avoir regardé notre émission aujourd'hui. Passez un bon vendredi et j'espère que vous aurez une bonne pause printanière. Rendez-vous le 1er avril qui est le poisson d'avril. Au revoir!